big part of product research is using the right tools. I get this question a lot on what tool should I use as a beginner or as an advanced when I do product research. And in this video I'll share the tools that I used and also the most popular tools that are out there for specifically for product research, but they can also do some other things that are related to your Amazon business. And hopefully by the end of the video you could decide by yourself, based on all the info that I will share, on what tool is the best fit for you. What's up guys, this is Tomer from sourcingmonster.com and welcome to another video. And if it's your first time here and you want to learn more about Amazon FBA, on how you can create your own private label product, bring them to Amazon, create a scalable income from anywhere in the world, then subscribe to the channel and click the bell so for every new video that I release and upload you can get notified and keep yourself up to date. Okay, so before we start, I'll share about my experience and the way that I look at things as far as the product research tools. So basically all of them are doing kind of the same thing. Helium10, I would say, Jungle Scout and Viral Launch are the biggest tools out there, but you have many other tools that are doing the same thing. We're actually very fortunate to have these tools, and I'm not sure for how long it will last. And when I'm saying how long it will last, on how long we will be able to see how much money specific products making a month, how much revenue. This is a big thing because there is no other business models out there that you can use tools to know kind of exactly, I'm not saying exactly like 100%, but very accurately on how much revenue they're making every day, every month, every year. This is unheard of because it reduces the risks that you have before you enter into a new market. You know that you're entering into a market that already makes money. And with other businesses, even online, yes, you have tools to give you estimations of the search volume, on revenues and things like that, but it's not like that. And this is a big advantage of Amazon. When you do product research, you can see how many units they're selling and how much money or how much revenue they make a month. So this is a very important point to understand before I explain about the tools and my experience. That's the main thing that you need the product research to see how competitive a niche is, how much revenue they are making. This is the main thing that we need to see. Of course, it's helping you making your job faster and knowing exactly in like a couple of seconds how many reviews each listing have, what is the sales velocity, and some other metrics that I'm going to show and share here. As far as my experience, so when I started out with Jungle Scout. And then after a couple of months, we always had Helium10 at the background. And when after a couple of months, Jungle Scout started to go down as far as new releases, as far as the speed, as far as the accuracy of the tools, and Helium10 went up like that, really being top of the game, adding new features constantly, creating webinars, being all over. You'll see them all over YouTube, Facebook, and they really took massive action to be dominating the niche and being the leaders pretty much, and their actions showing that. They have now many other tools. I made a separate video about what tools you need to have as an Amazon FBA seller. If you want, I'll put a link down in the description so you can check it and see some other tools that I'm using. But now we're gonna focus on product research, what tools you need. So as far as, and then I moved to Helium10 after a couple of months. And since then I'm using their subscription. At the beginning, or not at the beginning, but with Jungle Scout, I purchased their web version, which allows you to do like keyword research, like product tracking, and some other features as well, which is a recurring subscription once a month. and I also purchased the lifetime like extension membership, and which is available for me like till this day, but I'm not really using Jungle Scout anymore due to many reasons. And one of them is their pricing. I felt that with Helium 10, what you actually get for your buck is much more than Jungle Scout or Viral Launch. They were offering like more for your money. Plus, they gave free options like free plan. Um, for like 0 month, like you see it. Let's click on it and show you the features. Okay, so with you know what, before I jump into the features and do comparison, and I felt that you get more for the money. Plus the tool is much more accurate. So I was checking the numbers on my products to see, like, okay, I have access to the real numbers, to the real revenue that I make for each product, and I compare it with the estimates that the Helium 10 gives in their plugin, in their Chrome extension, and also in their web versions. And Helium 10 comparing Jungle Scout was more accurate. I'm not saying this because I want you to use this tool. I'm just giving you my experience, my honest review on what tools I'm using in my business. And this year we're going to end up with 1.5, 1.6 million in revenue, compared 400 in last year. And next year the goal is to make around 6 to 7 million in revenue, which is crazy to me. And you need to have the basic tools in order to really understand how to do and find products. Okay, so that's my history on which tools I used. I also used Viral Launch, but it's the same concept as the other, like these two. And out of the three, I choose Helium 10 because they offer some other features, because they are really accurate, and their pricing is fair. Let's try to compare now with the features. So the great thing about Helium 10 is that you don't have to pay. You can start, no credit card required. I think this is a brilliant move that they did, because they trust their tool, they know what value they're bringing to the market, and they want as many people as possible to have it, like to try it. Yes, they're giving like limited resources and limited options that you could have with the free plan, but still you get an access. You can see how things work. They give you 30 days free trial to Frankenstein, Scribbles, and Profits, which is a tool. They give you like limited access to the Helium 10 tool suite. So they give you limited options, but still they give you access. And with Jungle Scout, they don't have any plan that is free to start with. Yeah, they're offering like free like cancellation within 14 days if you're not happy, but they don't really give you anything like more than that. So the big companies like Google, like Microsoft, the big Canva, all of these companies, they always give free plan. Why? That's a brilliant tactic to have people try it. They give you limited options, limited ability to really enjoy the tool and fully explore it. But they know that once you actually try it and you appreciate the value that you get, you'll upgrade and you'll be a paid member. So that's a very good tactic that Helium 10 is going by. And if you see by the actions that they are taking, they really want to dominate. The actions shows on their intent, on where they want to be. They want to be the leaders. They want to really lead this industry and be the top guys when you mention Amazon FBA tools. And they do pretty good job with that. As far as the other plans, you can explore it yourself. I use the Platinum. I think that I'm going to upgrade to Diamond soon. Because of the numbers of follow-ups that you can make every month. I can do only 5,000, and here they have 15,000. Plus they give you an option to their PPC management tool, which is not that great, but it gives you some features. Elite, this is a new plan that I never really saw. Highest tier access to Helium 10, quarterly in-person workshops, live monthly online training with top industry experts, access to the private elite Facebook group, access to automated PPC management tool beta. That's interesting. I might try it, give it a try. Anyway, so this is about the Helium 10. Jungle Scout, again, the prices are here. As you can see what it gives you can check it yourself after, but let me show you the tool. I'm not gonna show about Jungle Scout because the Chrome extension is pretty the same, but let's go to Amazon and let's start doing some product research. Let's say I'm looking airbrush. Let's say I'm looking for hairbrush. I'm going to launch the tool. I like to use two things with their extension. One for product research, which is the X-ray. You click on it, you wait for it to fully loaded, and then you'll start seeing some numbers here. And I will explain about like each feature, each thing here, and this is really great to know how it works, and maybe it will help you decide whether to choose Helium 10 or Jungle Scout or any other tools. Give you an idea on how I use it as an Amazon FBA seller, as a seven-figure Amazon FBA seller, so it can give you a little more confidence. Okay, it's still loading. Sometimes it's a little slow. That's the really the annoying part about these tools. But as you can see, they give you. So let's start from the top. Okay, so one ASIN selected, but what you can do is you can choose like a couple of ASINs and run them in Cerebro. Cerebro, it's a reverse ASIN lookup tool that will give you what keywords these ASINs, these products are ranked for. This is more like advanced topic about product research. I will not really discover it. I do have many videos that I show how to do product research using Cerebro, and it's also great for launching your new PPC campaigns and listing creation with what bullets, what keywords to put in your backend, what keywords to use in your bullets, title, and description. And description. I'm sorry. Okay, then we have total revenue. Total revenue. Okay, so we have the total revenue, which is 4,761. This is for all the products that we have in the list on this page that we see, including the sponsored products, including everything. Then we have the average revenue, which obviously it's an average between all the products. Average BSR. BSR is bestseller ranking. I'm not gonna dig and explain what it is, but in briefly, it's a ranking that Amazon gives to each product. The lower the number within certain categories, so within a category you will have, like, let's say toys, you will have like the um, you will have like the best selling item have rank number one, and then the higher the number goes, then that means that they have less sales. So the sales, it's what really affect the BSR. Average price, average reviews, and the success score. This is a new thing that they give, and what they give you a little explanation on why they give this score with 11, I think, out of 100. So price, average, low cost, low profit, niche. So they explain it like the average price is very low, so it's kind of like hard to make money here, low profits. But on the other hand, it means a lot of volume. But this is more for advanced sellers. They know what they're doing. Sales. Standard deviation market dominated by a small group of sellers. Mature or restricted market. So this is not a good category to go after as a beginner. Even as an advanced, I would choose my bottles somewhere else. Price, standard deviation, moderate variation in pricing. So based on this rate, this is not a good product, but this metric here is not always accurate. So don't take it like, oh, this is like they said 11, I'm not gonna go for it. But it's another metric to look at. Okay, then let's explore here the things. You have the numbers, you have the ASIN, you have the brand name, who is selling it. Revlon, you see, like you have big brands here. Then you have the product title, the category, buy box. Buy box means who is dominating the buy box. I'm not digging in and explain what it is. You can check it later. Here the number of sellers, number of active sellers. Um, you have how they're selling it, FBA, Amazon, or FBM. FBA means fulfilled by Amazon. Amazon means that Amazon is the seller and they're shipping it. And then MFN stands for manufacturers fulfilled, I think, or FBM. Price, FBA fee, sales, like number of sales they get. Like this one is selling 66,000 orders a month, and they make million like a month. This is pretty crazy, to be honest. Very interesting. They probably have a patent or really good hairbrush, really nice. And then you have like the revenue, you have the BSR, which is 46 here, 29 here, rating, review count, review velocity. Review velocity means that how many new reviews they are getting every month. Let's read it. Change in review count over the last 30 days. So that's a good metric that you see when you actually do a product research, or when you do a product research and then you see an item that they have 100 reviews and the review velocity is 100. Something doesn't make sense here, and you want to take it in consideration. Dimensions of the item, the weight, the size tier, images, and the listing creation date is not here. So when this tool is not really to explain you how to look at these things, what to do, and what is each column in. Just briefly, I showed what it shows here. Jungle Scout is very similar. They all have the same features. Maybe one plugin have feature that the other doesn't, but in general, the important things like revenue, sales, rating, reviews, all of these are all in the same plugins. I choose this one because again the accuracy and the pricing, and you can try it without paying first, and then if you like it you can use it. Down below I'll put a link, affiliate link, so for every sale, like if you decide to purchase this through link, I get a small commission, but you don't have to use it. I'll put a link to Helium10. I'll also try to put a link to Jungle Scout, but if not, just go to junglescout.com and use it. I hope you find value in this and you kind of understand better on what tool you need to use for your product research. Thank you for watching this video. Please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you didn't subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching again, and have a good day.